Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, another wondrous Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane. We will be having a 1 versus 1 right here on Langraskeia. And as you know, right here we're watching RNG Denied fighting for Germany for the 542nd Sicherungsdivision, starting right off the bat here with the Osttruppen Doctrine and summoning an Osttruppen squad, if not more than one. Most likely MD42 also popping out here for Denied. Versus him shall be SuperSchnitzel, fighting for the Soviet Union. And the 25th Tank Corps. Doctrines for him are Guard Rifle Combined Arms, Shock Rifle, and Guard Motor, so pretty much the Borg standard. Just slightly awkwardly set up. Back to Denied though. 3 Osttruppen squads advancing in a bit of a broad movement, although most seem to be focusing on the west-west. This one might be making a move here for the few point in the very least, hopes of denying it, though at the same time they're going to have a bit of trouble holding it. If the opponent actually makes a move towards it, there's absolutely nothing for them to take cover behind, at least not while holding the point at the very same time. And Osttruppen here getting engaged, barbed wire going up, pulling back towards there. Might still want to stay in some kind of cover. No, makes a move there for cut-off point. Osttruppen being engaged by conscripts, moving back towards the wooden cart. There we go, getting into cover. Well, they should have been the first then, since otherwise the conscripts get a nice chance of getting close. There we go. Federer went down. Yuri and the rest run. Not making a move over here, and again, you know, out of cover, they really don't do much. In that case, even combat using heavy cover can beat the snot out of them. So not really the best of starts here for the Osttruppen. Beating after beating, we're also noting else early with support weapon company up for SuperSchnitzel. Max him out.
HMG here. MG squad reports enemy action.
And MD42 being caught here out of position by the Maxim. That's definitely not good here for Denied. 4 Osttruppen squads, a second MD42 on the way to support the first one. Looks like he's going to be attempting a flank there on the Maxim with the Osttruppen.
They're shooting at my crew.
Good work out here, MD42 pinned, thus ensuring it really isn't very useful.
Germany now holds the victory point.
Osttruppen there flanking about, get into cover though, get into cover, but even this close up they might have a chance. Point there secured, comrades moving in versus the Osttruppen. And there we go in Deckung. And there we go, the Maxim crews in a bit of trouble, though we do see at the same time another Maxim crews moving in from the north. Might get a surprise, then there we go. In fact, we see how quickly he retreats once he realises perhaps he's about to get into trouble. MG crew though cleared out. Definitely a heavy loss right in the beginning for Denied. Another MG42 catching the first Maxim moving in there, straight in fact. Causing quite a bit of damage to the already heavily wounded crew. Also marching up the west flank, fuel point there behind it being secured. And there we go, Maxim in fact completely wiped out. Osttruppen squad brutalised, another one moving in. Country squad moving in there from the other side. Tanking up, going on, MD42 pulling back, and oh dear, this is definitely going to hurt. That's an MD42 already in the hands of the Soviet Union within the first few minutes of the game.
Ready as we'll ever
The
be.
Osttruppen moving ahead.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Composed of volunteers, all prisoners of war from Eastern Europe, usually.
Good work, Osttruppen. We have taken it for the Germans.
Fought for the Germans in many different positions, some security, some frontline, although as support progressed they were put up from that and usually were left to deal with security measures or dealing with partisans, which they generally did a bit better with. Though in the end several of them were dragged into the fight anyways, as things quickly progressed against them, taking up defensive positions there. MD42 moving up, Osttruppen need to move up.
Losing men here.
Schnell, and at the same time one making a move here for the cut-off point. Nice little flank there with the Osttruppen. Guards rifle infantry after Schnitzel, indicating either guards rifle combined arms or guards rifle motor.
A fresh officer has arrived.
Maxim covering the north, Maxim to the south, and an MD42 also fighting for north of the US Osttruppen. Man surrendered the point neutral, but at the same time this point is still here, so ultimately didn't do so much, and the Osttruppen basically just got a lot of men killed for no much reason here. Grenade versus the Osttruppen. Fragmentation grenade gets Paul the city before it's able to exit the house. Bit unfortunate that.
Ready as we'll ever
And we are noting here an officer actually being used. Lovely.
Mission
Can
complete.
definitely help get you more out of your Ostrom when they're in cover already with that concentrated fire ability. Or for that matter, any other unit. For example, an MG42 also benefits from the officer. Ostrom here versus the Guards Infantry. Hold up nicely in cover. Getting veterans you won there in the process. But not looking too good. Their officer needs to move in and assist with a bit of concentrated fire. Ostrom are getting shredded. Ostrom here at the same time also getting shredded by massive machine gun fire here. 3 machine guns firing down at those poor bastards out in the open. And there we go, Officer moving, and there we go, concentrated fire also from the Pioneers. All of a sudden things are not looking so good for the Guards Infantry, in particular as the Pioneers close in with the MP40s. And there we go, heavy loss all of a sudden there, the officer and his Pioneer support doing quite nicely, but one grenade ends the entire thing. Brutally so. Advance up the left flank, and there we go, submachine guns, that is Guards rifle combined arms. Max MG42 trying to get away from the other MG42 set up here, nicely. Ostrom making advance there we go, actually working them together. Generally, I mean, you don't want one Ostrom squad fighting on its own. Generally, you want them fighting together so you can actually sort of get the most out of them. They are generally not troops you have fighting on their very own. That is a losing proposition, unless your opponent is very bad or very unlucky. So Port Gunner got
MG
Boris right there,
firing on us.
flanking about.
Our opponents are seizing
And a
the sector.
Flampanzer backing up here for denied, hoping to burn some Russians, but not the ones serving in his forces.
There it is.
Officer,
Machine gun fire. Ready.
Pioneers are getting blasted out by another Maxim. Definitely getting the most out of his machine guns here, Mr. SuperSchnitzel. And now going on for the Tank Battalion Command pretty early on. Guards to make a move here for the Osttruppen. Noting the fact there's very little infantry for SuperSchnitzel. It's largely machine guns, and he's probably getting away with partly MG42 stolen and some Guards Rifle Infantry. Although, more Guards Rifle Infantry looks like a very Guards Rifle Infantry heavy approach here. Ostrom squad needs to get out of there, but apparently just sacrificing the units for Deutschland. Ja.
point taken. Good work.
I suppose you need cannons.
Do not worry, Ivan. Germany thinks highly of you for sacrificing yourself for Germany. Far, far away from Germany.
Red Army units.
Yes, sir.
Maxim continues to fire here. Flampanzer needs to be careful. Oh, so many anti-tank rounds, but apparently every one of them are drunk and can't hit. That's a bit of luck there. Artillery smoke barrage could be considered here to help with deal with the Maxim, save the troops a bit.
Enemy infantry advancing.
Or not.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Apparently the officer does not fancy it.
Throwing fire.
Ostrom continue to hold out here, pulling those towards the half-track. Come on, Kneebone.
New unit has
Even.
arrived.
HFG.
Troops slowly advancing. And there we go, smoke down, but also keep in mind, oh well,
We have captured a sector.
if you actually have other units going through it again, the unit can shoot through the smoke, but apparently still saves them a bit here since now they're pulling a bit too much. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Maxim on the far flank, and now additional conscripts arrive here for SuperSchnitzel. Officer and Ostrom advancing straight into heavy Maxim fire and Guard rifle fire.
We are losing the sector.
Here would be a nice spot for another grenade. Flampanzerwagen flanking in. Taking up to the next level, though will be vulnerable to any armor that might arrive from SuperSchnitzel due to a lack of most anti-tank weapons.
Enemy is inflicting losses.
So there we go,
upon us.
Flampanzerwagen burning and sent running.
Panzer is ready for another
Troops sent
cycle.
running anyways. A squad of Panzergrenadier out for denied. Apparently 7th Panzer Division has provided some support for this Sicherungsdivision.
We're ready.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
MG42 holding up nicely. Ostrom mounting up the left flank. Not a lot of left in fact. He's lost 2 squads. Panzer's making a nice push here, doing some nice damage to the Guards infantry, but ultimately getting pushed away here. And this Maxim's already done quite a bit of kills, but again, note it is Ostrom, so obviously, I mean, it does go through them a lot faster.
Taking fire from our
I
enemy
await
unit.
your orders.
Panzerabwehrkanone on the way. Das ist
Enemy
gut.
forces are securing our territory.
No sign of trenches so far from denied. Time to head over to SuperSchnitzel. Better than your average schnitzel. And a T-70 light tank appears.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
Ready to hunt down some fascists.
You have
Maxim
orders?
slightly awkwardly positioned.
Taking the
Can the Ostrom get in there and win the fight? Punch up the Kanuna arriving. And Ostrom up here. Oh, absolutely murdered there by the Guards of Infantry.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
And these ones getting caught out in the open by the MD-42 Maximo joining in as well. Now the T-70. Really bad day to be Osttruppen. Panzers with MD-42 moving up there. Ostrom squad, he needs to retreat or get off a Panzerfaust at the very least before retreating. But they can't really survive for much longer.
We got another one.
And another Osttruppen squad has bit the dust. I think that was pretty much all of them he had from the beginning, though we are maybe seeing replacements arriving. Pack 40 not quite there to sort of support the frontline units. But there we go. Oh, the pack missed. Come on, Heinrich.
We heard you.
Move up the pack a bit, but or maybe you're worried they might try to move to the base. You want to be able to cover there, of course. Sensible. Certainly doing some nasty damage here to him.
Now this land belongs to the Soviet people.
Pioneers might want to get away. Another Ostrom squad arrives.
Squad at full strength.
One squad lone advances up the west and continuing to make a few hit and runs here. There we go. Pack opens up and a damage angling on the T-70. That could very well be it. Also looks like a bunch of troops got stuck in the treads.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
But there we go. T-70 light tank is down. SuperSchnitzel perhaps pushed it a bit too much with anything to really back it up.
HMG crew is ready.
And got punished for it, unsurprisingly.
Well done, comrades. The point is ours.
They've opened up on us.
Ostrom once more getting caught here by the MD-42.
Additional resources are now available to
And
your
the
commander.
Maxim. Not really looking good there. Panzer against with officer. Moving towards the west to clear out things there. Secure the fuel point once more. For Germany. The Ostrom there sent very much scurrying away. Ostrom squad here versus the unit that hit the dirt, and with submachine guns, that's definitely not a winning proposition to these Osttruppen.
The enemy has taken our supply
And
sector.
Guards, Riflemen sent running, Panzers pushing in, officer going for the fuel point. Not wanting to do this country as well. Now they're engaging up here, MD-42 once more getting caught in a bad position, getting absolutely shredded here. Light machine gun and Guards infantry definitely applying the pressure with a Maxim support. The Knight might want to be a bit more careful with his MGs.
Territory is ours.
And a support armor corps on the way. 7th Panzer likely to be sending in some actual Panzer support. Ostrom marching out like that. That's not a good situation. Running straight into light machine guns like that. They are once more taking heavy losses. And there we go. Run off once more.
Supply lines have
Machine
been
gun
cut.
position there. Panzer's holding up here versus an extra large pile of dead Osttruppen.
Guards reporting. Capture complete.
They see us.
Maxim trying there for the cut-off point nicely.
Okay, that's the last one.
Ostrom guarding the edge of the base. They'll take a bit, and we're seeing here a nice demo charge there. Nasty little trick from SuperSchnitzel.
Sector is at risk.
Could we be seeing a grenade here going over the side and into the Osttruppen? Might that? Yes, indeed.
The enemy has
Almost got an
sector.
entire unit as well. Officer here being held up by the machine gun. Panzer's forced to retreat. A T-3476 has arrived for SuperSchnitzel.
They've opened up on us.
Not really looking good at the moment. Siegron's division in a bit of a dire state. Pushed back severely.
Incoming fire!
Certainly denied. Might want to play his Osttruppen a bit tighter. It has a slight tendency of acting like they're fully grenadiers, which they aren't.
What we have secured.
Generally, I mean, you only get sort of a decent amount of firepower when you have two of them working together. In which case, they can actually out more firepower than a conscript squad though for the same price. Oh! There we go. Ostrom squad sort of survived. And the last man makes it back alive. And there we go, some armoured support finally arriving here for the Sekongs Division in the hopes of breaking through this rather unfortunate situation. The field gunner, by the way, also now for SuperSchnitzel. Me setting up bombarding the Ostropen.
Guards reporting. Capture complete.
And what shall Denied do next? Besides sending the pioneers up to flank and harass. And Ostropen straight into the Maxim here. There we go, moving units up here. Officer and Panzers would be a nice time here for concentrated fire. Would be through the firepower of the Panzers as well. No, apparently not. Panzer 4 moving in. Field gun moved a bit ahead too far. Gets flanked by the Panzer 4. Nice move there, nice move there. Could result in them being able to secure the Panzer 4. Oh, the field gun. At the same time, Panzer took a nasty hit there from the Panzer, and a squad get wiped out. Oh no. That's definitely going to be a huge blow right there. 2 denied, losing a Panzer squad like that. Needs to get away the officer, at least he doesn't suffer the same fate. And Maxim hold up here. Getting a nice peppering in there from the Panzerkampfwagen 4.
Enemy contact. Yes,
And vacating the premises with 27 kills.
we are losing supplies to the enemy. The territory is in our hands.
And likely going to grab that field gun for Deutschland. There we go.
Guard squad ready. Yes, comrade. Da, tovarish.
And more Ostrom arriving. Once more Ostrom now with an anti-tank rifle getting caught out in the open by a Maxim and some conscripts. Quickly getting the deal out there with a newly acquired weapon. And making a slow move here to go to that 3 point back. Good, good. Slowly crawling back here from the abyss from Denied versus SuperSchnitzel. Oh, there we go. Howitzer up. That's what you call bad news. I'm making towards. Oh, there we go. One Ostrom squad. Good night.
They've opened up on us!
Of course, a bit more expendable than a Grenadier squad, but still that's going to hurt. Attempt here at concentrated fire, but a bit too late. Panzer 4 moving up.
Have an isolated sector.
To reinforce the Ostropen maybe.
Mines all set.
And mines going up. Good, good. Trying to protect himself from being flanked there. Seen it happen so many times. Good job there from SuperSchnitzel.
Anti-tank rifle ready.
You need something built?
We built it. Enemy agent.
Looks like the Knight might in fact make a move there for the Howitzer. That would actually be a nice move in fact, considering how exposed this flank is. He could actually pull it off. Though we do see another T-34 on the way from SuperSchnitzel. Ostrom here making a push. I'm not entirely sure why sending in here without any support for the Ostropen. I mean, he should at the very least have a mortar sort of smoke things up or bombard this position where he knows there's an MG42 and has known for quite some time by now. So that's really just a waste of Ostrom at the most, though. It might be a diversion to cover up for the fact that he's making a push up here soon-ish, I suppose.
Make it quick.
There we go. Granatenwerfer out for Denied.
Firing on us. We are ready.
One of the primary mortars. Of course, depending on the stage of the war, it would either be the lightest or one of the heaviest they had.
Sector has been cut off.
Certainly by the late war, it was the lightest, since the 120mm had become more prominent in the German army as well. Early on, the lighter mortar would actually have been a 5cm mortar, which would be equipped on a squad platoon basis. To support units. Ostrom held up, still not in cover. There we go, they're making their way towards it. Contract moving in. Panzer 4 in trouble. Was rammed there. And oh, nice prediction of the retreat path there from SuperSchnitzel. And the Panzer IV went down. Oh no. A bold maneuver, but one that did not quite pay off. Definitely a shame there. Perhaps he held back a bit too much. Additional T-34s on the way there. SuperSchnitzel definitely knows what kind of game the T-34 game is, and that's a numbers game. Back though to denied. He was definitely hurting a bit after losing that. Panzerkampfwagen 4. His only chance really now is all the field guns and anti-tank guns he's got, plus that one anti-tank rifle, which could also be of slight help. Though he probably should get them into the house. They don't march them out in the open. Don't march them out in the open. Get in the building. Get in the building. Veteran U-2-1 squad. Oh, there we go. Maxim down. 5 kills to the mortar. Guards moving straight in front of an MG-42. Got the Maxim there. T-34 getting the devil out of there. With numerous T-34s on the way, that's definitely going to give SuperSchnitzel a nice offensive punch if we can then sort of utilise it. He could easily, probably, overwhelm the positions here. In fact, for example, taking a route here, heading in from here, getting one pack, and then of course the other one turns about, then he could get that as well. Officer doing a bit of work there for Germany on the far right.
You need fire.
The enemy is taking our territory. Panzer IV is ready for battle.
So many Osttruppen, including this one held up here in the building, to provide assistance for Germany. And cover that field gun ensuring he doesn't get so quickly overwhelmed, I suppose. Not a bad idea, although the chaps with the anti-tank rifle might have been a bit more prudent to stuff in there.
Our machine gun turret
But another Panzerkampfwagen 4. Guards have been moving ahead there. And I quickly run off.
Our HQ is under attack.
Field gun bombarding. Straight at the German base. I mean, not field gun, but howitzer. That's a bit of a big field gun if it is one. And again, the Russians were fans of large artillery. And generally also firing all of their artillery at one spot, which rather gave them a massive volume. Ostrom here making a move for the central cut off from victory point, but might want to get in. I'm losing a railway artillery cannon available. Schwerer Gustav ist bereit for Unterstützung. Officer needs to get out of there. Rückzug denied. T-34s are moving in. Get the devil out of there. Ostrom now needs to get away. Making a move here. Pack ready to supply support. There we go. Making a bit of a head-on assault. Trying to ram here. Trying to ram. Succeeds, but at the same time loses one T-34. Field gun needs to turn about. There we go. He's moving his tank straight into a kill zone there with 2 anti-tank guns. That's a bit dangerous. That's a bit dangerous to put it mildly. Might want to pull back here with some of his tanks. Another pack arrives just as all this is happening, allowing him to cover the first one and deal with the other one. One tank down, massive armoured assault, but perhaps it's counting a few more anti-tank guns than initially imagined. He might in fact lose all of his tanks, need to turn the other pack, turn it. Trying to get the Panzer IV, but at the same time risking losing all of his tanks in the attempt of getting that one Panzer IV while under heavy anti-tank gun fire. Perhaps a bit much of a risk there. We got one T-34 more down. Another Alta to go down. Oh, good lord. A brutal armoured assault. By caught in a bit of a packed front and absolutely torn to bits.
Our forces increase.
Additional Ostroms go arriving. And then the howitzer finish it off. The howitzer gets another Panzer kill. Using a precision strike. Good use of the ability. Good use, by the way. Absolutely astoundingly good use. So many people also forget to say also their heavy artillery also possesses this ability.
Landmines!
Lieutenant Colonel, at your command.
We're throwing fire!
That's just lovely, but there we go. Trying to call in a bit of counter-artillery. Ah, close but no cigar. Mortar getting flanked here. Sending off the mines, but that's about it really. Field gun need or pack need recruiting. Field gun has been recruited.
That is how it's done.
Forceman, oh, sorry, light machine gun, light machine gun. Get it, get it, get it. Seize it for Deutschland, there we go. Guards infantry making a bit of a splash there, a bit of an assault. Officer concentrating fire. There we go, concentrating fire. Pioneers finally by Ostrom needs to get out of there.
We must defend our headquarters.
Base getting them by there, but the howitzer mortars thing up. Ostrom squad wiped out. Heavy losses. Watch for sending in upon denied. His entire units are getting wiped out. And the Soviet Air Force moves in, strafing in as well. Absolute pandemonium. Guards infantry squad in trouble here with the Ostrom holding up the building. Doing so alright. Units getting killed there by the artillery. The officer gone. Mortars here. And so many losses. Oh, the MD-42. A pack also got wiped. In fact, it's virtually 2-pack. T-34 dealing with the Ostrom inside the building, coming under fire from the nearby field gun. Just within the arc of fire, just within. Panzerfaust out, heroic move. Veterans free, and just gives the field gun perhaps the chance it needs to get the T-34. No, still makes it behind the building. Can the field gun move up and get it? Absolutely brutal assault there from SuperSchnitzel. T-34 down. Either side's barely got any units left. I mean, that was an absolute match of annihilation. Brutal fight right there. So many losses on both sides. So many tanks, infantry, and whatnot wiped out. Had it not been for that strafing run, no mind the howitzer, I mean, this would have been Denied's game though, but because of the strafing run and the howitzer basically doing so much damage, and just note 29 kills. Absolutely insane. More Ostrom now being called in, but again, they need to work together in larger numbers. More's going to be crewed here by a few plucky Ostrom as well. And another barrage going in towards the base here of Denied. Mortar doing what I can support here, and now the elite Osttroppen moves ahead here. Hard engagement between MD-42s. A fresh T-34 arrives for SuperSchnitzel.
The enemy is firing on our HQ.
And we can just see he's pushing out every unit he can to begin taking points back. While the veteran 2 with 3 or something needs to actually get into cover. And looks like, oh, he's making a move here with the Maxim by the looks of it. A rather interesting move, but and it moved to get that howitzer for once. And there we go, vengeance for all the men killed.
I suppose you need cannon fodder.
Ostrom getting flanked here by T-34. Not enough to do anything. So much chaos and pandemonium. MD-42 flanked by another Ostrom squad. Panzer IV almost ready to once more provide support there for the Sicherungsdivision.
What are your orders? Man down is ready for anything.
We have new units.
And there we go, Panzerkampfwagen 4
The
arrives.
enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Ostrom under attack. Panzer IV.
Should be able to deal with those. Guards, rifle infantrymen.
Territory is out of contact. Railway artillery at the ready.
Come on, mal schnell. And there we go, guards riflemen pulling back, having cut off the point now they feel the job is done, at least enough to warrant getting the level out of there. T-34 coming under intense interest of the Panzer IV. Guards riflemen, or Ostrom, I mean, trying to keep that thing at bay there. Guards riflemen retreating, in fact, all of a sudden. Perhaps a bit worried about the mortar.
Osttroppen ready.
Once more going for the centre victory point.
Ostrom ready. Panzer here.
MG
Panzer
element
IV
ready.
needing reinforcement. Another MG-42 here.
You need fire support.
Enemy contact. It's Villiger here.
Ostrom doing when they can, but the Panzer IV is needed to provide the final bit. Oh, Cormage's making a run here, but running straight into the veteran T3 Ostropen. That should definitely be the advantage of the Ostrom. T-34 moving in, Panther 4 pulling away. Ostrom's war again dead. So many kills. And it's in fact time for the mid-game analysis. And currently note here the sort of difference in kills when you use the Ostrom doctrine. I mean, 228. 228. That's a lot of men. That is a great deal of men dead right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, small amount of casualties inflicted there upon this Sicherungs Division. Damage still reasonably equal, but still, you know, there's a bit of a difference in the kill count. In terms of, you know, how things are doing overall, I mean, you know, Denied is certainly holding on. I mean, he's also doing a lot of damage considering still the casualties he's suffering. You need to, you know, to begin using his Ostrom a bit more effectively. This problem is basically, you know, keep sending them one at a time. They generally want to be supporting each other. Individually, a Ostrom squad is not very strong. Again, it's when they're together and in cover that they begin showing their true strength as Osttruppen. Dun dun dun. Though, of course, right now his other priority is basically the fact that his opponent keeps throwing tanks at him, and a lot of them, SuperSchnitzel, basically relying on some few infantry units, but again, also considerably more elite. In particular, the Guards Rifleman doing the most he can with them, and of course some support weapons, and then they was pushing in with heavy armor. And in that regard, you know, Denied needs to do something to deny that numbers armor advantage. For example, more field guns packs would be good. I think there's still that one field gun over here which could be recruited. Otherwise, some more Panzers or a Sturmgeschütz would also prove helpful in that regard. But he needs to be careful though, again, since, you know, SuperSchnitzel could easily overpower the tanks one at a time using his tanks. But definitely, you know, holding up not too bad, but again, needs to do something, and again, needs to use his Ostrom a bit more effectively. A lot of them get wasted, basically, without achieving much. For SuperSchnitzel, again, you know, not all infantry, and again, he might want to work on that slightly, but, you know, his main priority is really, you know, the fact he's got a lot of armor, and he's using it reasonably well, though another problem is that at the same time, he does have a slight tendency of making some reckless assaults, then wasting all of his best tanks, which also results in him, you know, losing out on any potential of getting some more veteran tanks right away. So that's something he needs to work on. He tends to get a bit reckless when, for example, that battle here was a direct result of this, and again lost him 3 T-34s. Not good. Also, there's a few weapons here which could easily be recruited and turned against the fascists across this front line. But generally, a few more T-34s going on is good, and then they're suddenly trying to outmaneuver the Panzer IV using the numbers to wear it down, and then afterwards deal with the infantry. That could probably be one way for SuperSchnitzel as well to get out of things. Also applying some pressure here, doing a bit of harassment on the far flanks would also be a good idea. Also, one thing, you know, Denied might want to consider is actually setting up trenches for his machine guns to support weapons, so they can sort of be a bit better protected at certain positions, or for that matter, if he wants to hold something, again, sets Ostrom up in a trench that might, you know, provide them with a bit of goods. So, there you go, and let us return to this rather particular fight. More T-34s advancing, Panzerfaust there, that's lovely. MG42 once more wiped out. Forces being sent up. Might want to consider getting up some munitions casks, fuel casks, and munitions casks are definitely leaning towards getting more IL-2 assault in. Sort of, you know, make things very unpleasant for Denied on the ground. More Osttruppen arriving, immer mehr Osttruppen. And mortar firing away. Die Granatenwerfer.
They are killing us.
Make it quick, he's done! You're bleeding, comrade!
Going for the MG42. There we go, stealing another machine gun away from Denied. Not really good. For Denied again, he does have a slight tendency of overplaying his machine guns. And it's a bit of a problem. This opponent has got more MG42s than he has, I would argue. And once more direct assault across on ground, and again they just simply get murdered. I mean, these Guards Riflemen got 34 infantry kills.
Awaiting command! Do you need something?
Fresh meat has arrived. Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
I mean, these Osttruppen are just dying in droves.
T-34 ready for action.
Another T-34 on the way, adding more armor, more armor, more armor.
Infantry fire incoming!
Calling in all the tankies to destroy the fascists.
When do you need us?
Now the Osttruppen are just getting shredded. Panther 4 arrives on the scene. Mortar hit. Nicely there, and there you go, buttoning up along for the T-40 flanking. The other one's still getting repaired though. Guards trying to find going with anti-tank rifles. All of them buttoning it down though. Interesting enough, he did not try to flank them in the pack right there to ensure the safety of the Panther 4 by ensuring the T-34 couldn't flank it. Damn close though. Damn close. Headquarters getting repaired here after all that artillery damage. He must be worried about another howitzer being set up and set to bombard him. I certainly can't blame him for that worry.
T-34 ready.
But numerous T-34s rolling ahead. Another trio.
We are awaiting orders.
And a second Panzerkampfwagen arrives.
Supply sector.
Make it quick!
Mortar firing away.
Enemy squad attacking!
Taking fire.
And MG42 here, almost getting wiped out. Panther 4 swinging and flanking. Where's the other Panther 4? Get them all in at the same time. Don't send in one at a time. Versus that many T-34. This one actually should be targeting the Panther 4 right here instead of the infantry. Bit of a mistake there from SuperSchnitzel. Panther 4 though down again. That was definitely a mistake on the other hand from Denied. He should not have been sending in piecemeal like that. That only really played to the strength of SuperSchnitzel, or rather to his own. So that was definitely a bad move right there, and basically a waste of a Panzerkampfwagen from Denied, rather unfortunately. And one T-34 actually closing in there on Veteran T2. Osttruppen here trying to hold out, like, you know, not having much luck either with the T-34 firing away with machine guns and main gun.
Engineer standing by.
And there you go, just cutting them down in the open. And sending the poor devils running. Good job there, harassing on the west flank. More Osttruppen arriving.
Under infantry attack!
Awaiting command.
MG42 getting hit by MG42. MG42 might be stolen by the Osttruppen, but now runs straight at the MG42. And straight into the line of fire of another T-34. Panther 4 looks to be moving up. Osttruppen arriving in support. Also, SuperSchnitzel needs more engineers to actually repair his tanks faster. I mean, the longer they're like that again, the longer and more time Denied has to bring in some of his own armor. Bring up some defenses. Osttruppen squad that looks to be going down here. Not good. MG42. Oh no, that's actually the Maxim. Got secured here. Osttruppen squad wiped down again. Pack 40 up here at the front, gaining Veteran 2 increased rate of fire. Can the T-34 escape the Panzerkanone? Nope.
Fuck! Enemy forces are... The enemy has destroyed one of our
And
vehicles.
blown up there. Close to Veteran 3 for the Panzerkanone 40.
Take his fire! They see us! Move! Move! Move!
You have a target.
Guard squad ready.
Field gun here looking a bit worse for wear. And looks like the Panther 4 senses opportunity to clear out the crew, at least the mortar does, because nice hit there from the Granatenwerfer, which has gained a fresh Veteran 2 rating there, which is lovely. Also known here that Denied's actually got 2 Pioneers working on his Panzers, which is good. Consequently running to the top with a Maxim support Osttruppen. And overall, Denied is now making a much more solid comeback. As SuperSchnitzel is having a bit of trouble all of a sudden. Partly in employing his tanks and getting them repaired fast enough. But another T-34 is on the way. One good assault could unhinge everything for Denied. And certainly deny him a chance at victory. But
Units awaiting orders.
Enemy infantry.
And Pioneers running straight into the MG42 again. He seems surprised, and every time there seems to be an MG42 coming things down. Maxim setting up support, T-34 moving in from one side, T-34 moving from the front, another T-34 moving from the flank, I suppose. And there we go, flanking the Pack 40, oh dear! That was definitely bad news right there. And that definitely needs to tank much more exposed, though we do see another Panzer IV once more rhyming, also a chance here of a strafing run right here, but all of this is climbed up, but heavy artillery strikes right in the centre of SuperSchnitzel's line. Pack 40 cleared out. MG cleared out, and like some other losses inflicted as well. Things are quickly turning. Panzer IV moves in, Mortar continues to fire away with great success. 15 kills. Maxim cleared out by the Guard Drive Infantry. T-34 falls away by the Panzer IV. Other Panzer IV needs to move up. Mach schnell. Ostrom running up here by the far eastern point.
The engineer's ready.
And the Pack 40 is also deftly and quickly crewed. That is good.
T-34 reporting! Under attack! Engineers, on me!
And there we go. SuperSchnitzel's rather now got no real armor advantage here since there's 2 Panzer IVs out in the field. SuperSchnitzel might have wasted his chance there. Making a move there for the Maxim right in front of the T-34's Panzer IV moving in, exposing its rear to one T-34. That's definitely not good. There we go, veterans running out of the Panzer IV moving up, forcing the other T-34 away. Infantry making a good push under the aegis of the Maxim machine gun.
Enemy contact!
And one MG crew here in a lot of fire from the Panzer IVs. Making a move there for the cut-off point, but encountering some heavy resistance. Veterans defeat Guard Drive Infantry, by the way. Very nasty thing there. Very nasty. Ostrom running up, there's the conscript here, slowly losing men, slowly bleeding out. And another MG42 lost. The Knight does need to be careful with them. Quickly recruiting the field gun over there, lovely. What shall SuperSchnitzel be playing at next? I really wish he would get more engineers to quick repairs tanks. Another field gun though arriving would help us as the Panzers might spawn with a bit of light artillery fire to sort of clear up some of the German positions a bit. Panzer IVs in a nice reserve position, ready to react to anything. And what is this? More Pioneers and Panzer Grenadiers. 4 denied, and in fact back to him. SuperSchnitzel getting ready for an armoured assault up here. Straight from the field gun. Not really the best position. Nice Panzerfaust there, leaving that T-34 a nice juicy target for the field gun. Guard Infantry looking to clear out that field gun, ensuring the safety of their comrades in the tanks. And there you go, fragmentation grenade quickly down behind the gun, but not before they actually gun down the gun members. And there we go, Panzer IV arrives. Should be able to get the chance here, then again, maybe not. Not too first, so much Guard Infantry. Field gun recruit by the Pioneers again. Panzer IV taking a lot of damage here. Field gun cleared out again so quickly. Panzer IV slowly but surely pushed away as the T-34 Guard Infantry advance. Other Panzer IV moving in support. Can he get that Panzer IV out of there safely? Field gun wrecked. Nothing but scrap. Other T-34 moving up on this one, not seeing repairs or anything. And a field gun covering it all. There we go. Panzer IV down to half health already, more or less. Guards infantry forced to pull away. Veterans one for the Panzerkampfwagenwehr here.
You need something built?
Maybe fighting all over the place. Ostrom not really doing an awful lot at the moment. Panthers leading the charge straight into the T-34s, immediately suffering a bit of a thorough beating. Whereas in the meanwhile, all of this is actually being forgotten, so this is actually a good time for Deny to then push up there. Perhaps once he realises again that Deny is laying all of his resources in it to try and pull off some kind of punch. But at the same time it's bogged down, and now slowly we're seeing that Deny will be building up defensive perimeter there, ensuring that the tanks can't really switch in very well. Ostrom here, straight into the MG-42, and they are getting absolutely murdered for it.
Standing by.
Another anti-tank gun arriving. And lots of machine guns covering the section here from the German side just as well.
You need something?
It's done.
Still feel like SuperSchnitzel is lacking a not sufficient number of engineers. At least he's got 4 tanks now, though again some of them are quite damaged. Some of them also close to veterans too, though, which is definitely not too bad.
Yeah.
It's done.
Now, if only he had the sufficient number of engineers to sort of really get them properly maintained and repaired quickly. I mean, that's really the one thing holding him back, is the fact he can't really repair them quickly. He's got several tanks which are in dire need of repairs rather quickly, and there you go. Pack 40 firing away there, getting off a nice hit. Taking that one down to half health. Dartin fleeing the way, but mortar rounds are now going in. 48 kills, 14, I mean in terms of kills again, we're seeing 322 versus 145. Again, quite the difference.
What do you need? We've been spotted.
T-34's making a move, but some of them heavily damaged. Looks like he's just doing it to throw back the Germans a bit, to set things up, allowing the field guns to come up as well, which get improved upon for the Panzer IV. And there we go, nice hit. Panzer IV needs to get out of there. At the same time, small engagement up here. Guards, infantry inside the hill. How does he need to get out of there? That thing's about to fall together. And there we go, the last remaining Guards members escape.
The enemy is attempting
Ostrom run off on the right hand side.
Panzer IV.
Ready as
Standing
we'll ever
by.
be.
Yeah.
And a flak panzer now, all of a sudden arriving here as an interesting move here from Denied. I would not have expected a flak panzer, considering it is not his main issue, but more all of the tanks his opponent is building up. A Stug would perhaps have been a nicer choice, but
It's done.
that is that.
We're being flanked.
At least his Ostrom are betting up a bit.
MG element ready.
And MG-42 wants more trouble. And this mortar at the same time is close to Veterans 3.
Incoming mortar fire!
Ostrom might get the MG-42 out here. Then again, they might not. Ostrom not being outnumbered and about to get murdered. Mortar being pushed back.
We've lost a man!
And this field gun actually beating the crap out of them.
Ready.
Looks like SuperSchnitzel is getting a mortar of his own, finally. There might be oh, he lost eventually 3 Ostrom. That's just a waste tonight. That's just a waste. He's losing a lot of Ostrom rather than sensibly. Again, he needs to work on his Ostrom tactics. I mean, he's not really, at least in my opinion, playing them to the strengths, which again is a bit numbers. Oh, nice shot there. And now Panzer IV leading the way here, straight into the zone positions, getting it, and he's blitzkrieging up behind, getting them in their rear. clearing out as they head out on their own, counter-attacking the Soviet armored column. Veteran 2 right there, but down. Guards arriving, securing the field guns. Flak Panther, the moving support. One tank rammed. And that's the one closest to... Oh, that's actually not the one closest to victory. That would be this one. But abandoned. T-34 down. Black Panther continues to unleash death. And there we go. Veteran G2. Soviet Air Force moving in by the looks of it. Black Panther, though, getting out of there. Although not without taking some damage from the 23mm cannons on that Sturmwing. And the Panzer IV has been secured. And crashing down in a huge pile of lumber. No survivors. But eventually 2 Panzer IV, that should be of some help to denied. With another one on the way, but again, not a lot of infantry left. Guards infantry with 49 kills from straight at the MD crew here with a Maxim. And cleared out. 361 kills.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Granatwerfer team.
I suppose you have
Down!
orders.
Grenade!
Large assault going in here, bun grenades. Panzer going to this T-34s. Panzer IV cuts down to move and support the front line here before they all fall together.
Losing a sector.
But Pioneers are going to want to be prepared first, so the Ostwind is moving in as a substitute. Oh!
We need all
Catching the Guards infantry out in the open. There we go. Absolutely lovely.
revenue. Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Under small arms fire.
Panzer IV standing by.
And veteran fleet for the mortar. Looks like, oh, another strafing run there. But no! Railway artillery. Interesting way he's place he's called in actually though. Not sure why there specifically.
Panzer IV. Under attack. MT-42 turret is ready.
But moving in the Panzerkampfwagen.
Standing by.
2 T-34s ready to deal with it. The Panzer IV here in dire need of repairs.
Panzer IV ready.
Again, the lack of combat engineers. Oh, he's actually gotten 2 units of them now. That's something.
Ready as will ever be.
Another pack on the way. But a Panzer IV now in the Soviet army.
A peg gun is ready for orders.
If well used, could certainly prove a bit painful for the Germans.
Railway artillery support
Though so could
ready.
this T-34 to hit Veteran G2.
Ostwind standing by.
And back to SuperSchnitzel.
Supply lines have been cut.
Black Panther there coming on the fire from the T-34. Veterans 1 is definitely going to give the T-34 a better chance of reaching Veterans 2. And there go the Panzer IV, slowly creeps ahead. T-34 is quickly pulled back when they're faced with that possibility. Another T-34 on the way. This one needs to get out of there. Pull out, SuperSchnitzel. At the same time, this one is ready to join the fight against the fascists. And then go Veterans 2, increasing rate of fire and blitzkrieging a bit back. But not fully back. Another Panzer IV moving up. This one ready for the fight.
Enemy fire!
Should be ready to aid Deutschland, the Soviet Union. More to continue to fire away, raking in the kills on top of everything else. And Panzer's also coming to fire, but there we go, flanking the Panzer IV with the Panzer IV. T-34 here needs to pull away, taking a bit much damage. But moving it in. This one actually got Panzer Fausted, damaged engine, not good here for SuperSchnitzel. But now the Veteran 2 Panzer Force need to deal with it. No hand middle trouble penetrating the frontal armor. It would seem we're hitting. God damn it, Friedrich.
We have 200 points remaining.
Actually giving the other Panzer IV veterans he won. More T-34s on them. We're seeing here, yet SuperSchnitzel once more is building up a massive armoured force. 4 T-34s and a Panzer IV. And now with the more engineers, you can actually repair them fast enough.
T-34 ready. T-34 crude loaded and ready. We have a new T-34
And suddenly
standing
not
by.
so much armour here on the side of Deny, but he's still got some, and he's also got several anti-tank guns now ready to sort of try and break the Soviet spearhead. But definitely under a lot of pressure here. And straight into a machine gun field. Right flank quite open for harassment there by Denied.
What do you need?
Left flank by SuperSchnitzel. And looks like we're seeing SuperSchnitzel setting up for an armoured assault here from the east. That can actually work out. It's quite exposed, also quite blind in many regards, so he should in fact be able to sneak up with some of his tanks, or at least all of them, but no. Sending on a mine armoured force here. Looks like he might try for a Penta attack. Panzer IV resume repairs. Head-on assault, needs to be careful with that. Schnitzel. There we go, flanking. Good, good. Get the Panzerabwehrkanone. There we go, there we go. Austrian next. Panzer IV, T-34 moving in. Other T-34 needs to move. Move in the veteran 2, move in the veteran 2. Austrian in dire trouble, Austrian in dire trouble. Pack 40 needs to be cleared out though. Looks like the Panzer IV might go down. And dead. Austrian down, T-34 needs to pull back. And where's the veteran 2 T-34? Ah, Lever. Another T-34 goes down.
We have lost one of our armored vehicles.
And pack down. Definitely looking to improve engagement. Again, that T-34, what is he doing? Schnitzel, have you forgotten about your veteran 2 T-34? If only that had been there, you'd probably be able to break through. Instead, the Germans are now managed to assemble all of their armour and are ready to counter-attack. And SuperSchnitzel is down 2 tanks, including 1 Panzer IV. And now, of course, he's being engaged one by one, and this is definitely the advantage of the Soviet or the German tanks. Not a good situation at all. Pack stolen here by the Soviets, falling into the flanks of the Panzer force.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
Target weak point. Fails to hit, apparently. Instead, we saw the infantry did.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Definitely a bit of a turnaround here. T-34 moving in. Oh no. And this Panzer IV is ready to hit veteran 3 in just one more shot. Almost 400 kills, but also a lot of Soviet kills, by the way. And there we go, veteran 3 for the Panzer IV.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
And game over. A bit of a brutal fight right here, with the Ostrom Dutch resulting in massive kills on the German side, but even the Soviets suffered quite a bit. Lots of armour. I mean, SuperSchnitzel really did well, getting up so many tanks repeatedly. The problem was usually he then not really played to their strengths. He usually also charged them straight into where the opponent was strongest, and where all the AT guns was a point which rather, in many regards, then ended up undermining the effort. And then when he pulls off a flank, in part, he didn't focus down the anti-tank guns quickly enough, and again, he lacked the vital veteran 2 T-34, which really could have added in a lot of fire, and would also itself had a chance of hitting veteran 3, which definitely would have been an advantage of SuperSchnitzel. In that regard, he had a bit of trouble, getting the full strength out of his T-34s. He also lacked mines overall as the game progressed, something that could slow down the other enemy tanks, but also the advances of the German infantry. So those were some problems there that SuperSchnitzel bit suffered from, and definitely might want to work, being a bit more aggressive with his T-34s, but also, being a bit more cautious in some regards, as he did lose them in occasionally slightly unfortunate manners, not quite playing to their strengths. And again, he should have had more engineers early out to repair them faster. That would definitely also have helped him quite a bit. So those things there some could have been worked on. For denied, I mean, again, you know, one of his major problems was basically he didn't seem how to know how to Ostrom. Again, he kept them not one at a time, piecemeal. Again, they are not one-on-one fighters. You usually want them working in 2s or 3s or more. It's usually sort of spread out a bit, but it's still so they can target the same target. That was really the main problem. He lost a lot of Ostrom in many stupid ways, and that was basically a waste of manpower. And so, of course, he allowed in some ways progressing to hold up a large amount of the front, but again, he lost so many several times without necessarily doing a lot of damage that way. I think that was a bit problematic. He also had a slight tendency of placing out his MG4s in bad positions and losing them. In fact, that cost him one rather early on and probably made things a lot harder than they should have been on denied. So there's some things that he definitely could work on. Panzer IV handling also a bit, but ultimately he did manage to pull through and actually get himself a veteran 3 Panzer IV. It's not that bad. Anti-tank and field gun usage alright. In terms of doctrine usage, I mean, SuperSchnitzel definitely did more with his than denied did with his. I mean, there were no trenches, no redistribute resources, and only one officer. I mean, the officer was nice, but again, I think could have been used better as well in conjunction with, say, some of the Ostrom, again, in larger groups. Pop concentrate to find then really do some damage to your opponent. So there are definitely some things there that Denied can improve upon if you actually want to continue using the Osttruppen doctrine. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this fight. If you did, want to subscribe to your friends. If you didn't, well, why not provide some feedback in the comments. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.